are back with our Fields of Fire Normandy campaign. This is the second mission in the Normandy campaign, and we will jump into the action with the next turn right now. Okie dokie. So now this is our fourth turn, right?
4. Yep.
And we've almost cleared 2 rows.
Very close.
I think one of the things we got to do though this turn is actually I'm going to look at this. What is this guy going to do if he's got? So he has not under fire and no. Yeah, see, he's just going to leave.
Okay.
So what we don't want to do is put anybody in his line of line of sight. Wait, what does it say? Does it say he has no
Not
line
under
of
fire
sight to an
and
opposing
no, remove the unit, place a PC marker. That's irrelevant since
Yeah,
we're not moving into it anyway.
The only thing is he does have line of sight to here.
But line of sight.
But it's way out of range.
I don't think that matters.
So we might want to
Line of sight.
Yeah, so we might want to think about getting that guy. Yeah.
I'm not so sure we don't want to get the mortar.
I mean,
observer
he'll
ultimately up there.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit there. But all right, yeah, I think that's line of sight. Okay. Okay, so just thinking ahead here, I think we've got to try to make sure that we take this guy out.
But one thing you could do is move the whole platoon up there now.
But what does that buy us? Like moving someone up there with
automatic fire?
Automatic fire, yes. But
not going to take any fire.
I'm thinking what we may need to do is just take a chance and grenade attack him.
Well, he's still there, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing we can do is we could move some people into here and just try and take this guy out. Since he's going to have line of sight here, we probably should just think about engaging him. This might be a good turn, by the way, also to do some trying to do some rally stuff.
I think we try to rally everybody we got that's stuck right now.
And it's probably
before we do anything.
And it's probably a good turn to maybe move like the CO up. It might not suck to move 3rd platoon up here, because he's not putting out any fire. And if he falls back, we can just target him.
Then we should lay a phone line.
Well, I'm actually thinking we just move the CO up.
Move the CO up.
Yeah,
Got it.
Then we're still connected. So I'm thinking we move 3rd platoon up here. We move the CO up here. We might as well move the 1st platoon up here. We could even move the 2nd platoon up here, although I hate putting him in. Well, we could move 3rd platoon here, 2nd platoon here, 1st platoon here would probably be the smart thing to do. And then if we get in with a general initiative, we could move this guy into the farm. Just as a general outline, what do you think?
I like it.
I just don't want. I don't want to put the whole platoon in there.
I get not wanting to put the platoon in the open field.
All right, so we start with the battalion. Let's start with the battalion.
Nothing. They've been quiet
on both sides. All right, so how many commands does the CO get? Actually, hang on a second. I just want to double check. Are we still heavily engaged? Yep, we are.
Yeah, because we're on the same card and there's 2 with VOS, right?
Yep. Two occupied.
The key is 2 occupied.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't count.
He doesn't count, but we still have 2 occupied. So we probably would be smart to try to trigger some potential contact this turn.
Yeah, I agree. Although, by the time we check that, we may not be, because the capture phase will have happened.
Well, it's possible. It depends on whether this guy moves back. We'll have added volume of fire over here probably.
Yeah.
So It's going to depend a little bit. It sort of depends a little bit on what happens here. All right.
All right.
So
The CO.
CO.
3.
So I'm thinking second platoon has quite a lot of commands saved. First and third don't. So I think we're activating first and third. Where the heck is third? Does third have? Oh, third has a bunch saved too. So maybe we activate first.
The XO.
And the XO, and we use 1 to move the CO himself forward.
Oh, hold on. You should use 1 to
Well,
rally, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to leave that guy just sitting there. We want to get him rallied.
Yeah, so we can't.
Can we move him? Can we rally him and move him with us as a litter team? I think we can.
All right, let's.
But that's more CO moves. I almost wonder whether it's use all like get the first and then use 2 and a saved command. Well, there's no platoon move, but that would be the same thing.
So a litter team can move to an adjacent card, but only if it's a staging area or is friendly occupied with no VOF.
She could move there.
Yeah. So if we convert him to a litter team, well, we could also as a paralyzed team, we could also move him forward, and then we could just let the second platoon, we could let the third platoon deal with him.
Yep. So I think we do that. We use 2 commands
on, what did we say? First, we use 2 commands on first.
First, and then 2 commands by the CO to move him and the paralyzed team forward. Now, my only other question would be, the minute we do this, the Jeep is sitting there.
That's okay. It's okay. I mean, we can always send the XO back to it. Like, we can even send him back right now if we need to.
Well, where I was going is that you have
the
XO's
sitting here doing pretty much nothing.
We've got 4 potential commands, so you could actually make the Jeep move right now, too.
Actually, you know what we could do? But we can't move the paralyzed team. We could just put the CO on the Jeep, but that means he's got to move into here or into one of these 2 cards. So first things first, we're going to activate first platoon because he doesn't have enough saved commands to do what we need him to do. Then the CO, I'm going to move him back. Oh wait, that's the XO. He's going to spend 1 to move this paralyzed team forward, right?
Yep.
We agree on that because we want to try to
get him rallied.
Which
I'd like third platoon to do it right now, but he has tons of saved.
Right. So maybe the thing to do is to have the CO actually like board the Jeep, which will allow him to move up to here.
Yeah. And when he boards he's activating the Jeep too, right?
When he jumps on it, he activates it, so it can move now.
Oh.
Jeeps and similar small vehicles have no crew. Whatever unit is embarked on it functions as a driver. HQ and staff units can activate themselves to move the Jeep in the vehicles phase. Okay. Other units need to be activated. So that's what I was remembering.
Yep.
So they activate themselves. Yep. He basically turns himself into the driver, and then it's activated in the face. Yep. The rest of that stuff, I think, is all about like tanks, which we haven't gotten to yet.
Yep.
All right, so that's the end of him. So now we're drawing for first platoon, which is the only person we activated.
First platoon. We are reshuffling the deck.
So he gets 2.
It's a whopping 2.
But I don't think that's necessarily bad because
he had how many saved as well? He has 2 saved, so he has 4 potential.
So what we could do is we could rally, and then platoon move. Oh, but he can't platoon move. No, he can't platoon move because there's a VOF up there.
He can platoon move into a VOF marker.
But I don't know if we want to. He can't take like the paralyzed. He can't. The litter team will be a paralyzed.
That's our VOF, although it's still a VOF in the.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking you can't.
Well, what I would say then, maybe it's a rally, which I think makes sense. I think we should try to rally, And then does he get? Does he order some units to move forward? Like potentially order that and that forward? No, that.
I mean, it doesn't change the VOF up there is the thing. None of that changes the VOF up there.
But it gets him a line forward at no risk.
True.
Well, I say no risk. There is he's paralyzed. But no, he can't rally. He can become a litter team, but he's still not going to rally and put a VOF down. Right?
Yeah. So how many? So he's got essentially 4 to spend, right? That's what we said.
Are we going to end up with the CO here?
Yeah.
He's got 4 to spend. Yeah. Part of what I wonder is the CO is going to end up here. He could actually do some rallying.
So why don't we
next turn?
Why don't we rally this dude? Then we could add him back to this dude.
Yep.
And then we could platoon move forward and leave this paralyzed guy for the CO to do.
I think so. I agree.
So that's 4. So this turns into a fire team, right?
He does, but then he's also just going to turn back into this platoon.
Right. So we don't need to do. We just flip the platoon, and all that's automatic, right? When they're.
I am almost positive, but we should verify. But I think the rally actions are, for all of these commands, success is automatic if there is no VOF on the card. Otherwise, draw 2. Look at 6.5.1.
All right. No, I'm going to believe you because that's my recollection. All right. So those two were then automatic, right?
Yep.
So that was 1, 2, and then we platoon move this whole thing forward.
Correct. And they are exposed.
You got that?
Yep.
Let's repack it so it's neat. These guys are not exposed.
They are not exposed. We are going to try to move them, right? No, we're going to move this guy.
We're going to move that
forward.
guy with general initiative, yeah.
Hopefully.
Because we don't have anything left with first platoon.
So okay, so now we're going to draw for second and third.
Second and third, yep.
So second first gets 1. Third gets 1.
Okay. But they both have 6 saved commands.
Which is their max, right?
Yeah. So second platoon, the plan was to move second platoon to here, right?
Question.
We should just.
Do we want to
Yes, that's what I was just gonna say. Yeah.
So get rid of the assault team and.
Yep, and reconstitute that guy.
So that's 1.
So that's his 1 non-saved command. And then
a platoon move, so that's 2 saved commands.
So 2. Are you marking that off for me?
I am. He's down to 4.
He's down to 4 saved commands. And I think that this is now going to be. I mean, the only downs. Oh no, he doesn't have his machine gun with him, so that's not actually going to cause that to fire. So this is still.
Where would he fire anyway? He wouldn't fire anywhere, would he?
Yeah, he's firing at this guy. We're still small arms fire.
Got it. Gonna move forward with the assault team. Although I think he's a standalone team at that point. Is he part of the platoon? I don't think.
No, he can go with the platoon.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he can. Oh, actually, it's interesting. I don't know. Let's just keep it the way it is. I think it's.
Yeah, no. I think we just like we have it. Yep. The third has got 1 plus 6 saved.
So we can leave the exo. Let's see. What is he? He could use, but the problem is they're both paralyzed, so we can't even get them all the way.
So the exo could actually tell that guy to move forward,
which would then create automatic fire
up there
on this card.
Were we going to get the third platoon here?
That was the plan, and have him start. He still has to spot. Actually, This guy's
We
in
won't
spotted
automatically.
yet. This guy's in spotted yet.
He's
so
not
we
spotted,
should,
so we should
move
not.
the entire 3rd platoon up.
We should not. We should move that guy.
That's what
right?
I'm thinking. So that's his one.
I think that's all he does.
Why not?
Well,
why not? Why not?
Yeah, he could rally those guys. And as a matter of fact, is there a limit to rallying actions?
So
And what I'm saying is, can he turn them into litter teams? Turn them into
fire teams? I think he
fire
can
teams?
because it's not the same. It's not the same action, right? So you just can't keep spamming the same action. So he basically would do 1 to turn this into a litter team, 1 to turn it into a fire team.
So he's down to 2.
So he would spend 4 to turn these 2 into fire teams, is what we're saying, right?
So he's down to
Does he have any more?
Oh, he's got 2 more, so he could reconstitute.
And is that one is not automatic? I don't think. Is that one automatic? Also?
I don't believe it is. Nope,
that's
I'm
the
pretty
one that's
sure that
not
one.
automatic.
That one is draw 2 cards, look for rally.
So I think we should. What's this expose marker doing here? Oh, right. We moved one of these guys forward. I think we should leave him with his save commands and let the XO do it. Let the XO try to constitute. Because the XO's got, he's not really using them right now. So that was 2nd and 3rd are now done.
Yep.
Now the XO will spend his 1 to attempt to reconstitute that, right?
Is it just a 1 cost? Yep, it's a 1 cost.
Yeah. So he's just drawn 2 to try to rally those guys back into that team.
Nope.
He could spend 1 more to exhort.
On you, it fails.
So he's down to 2 saved commands. And then the 1st sergeant.
I would argue getting the 1st sergeant here.
So
if he can't do a platoon move, to move everything would be 5.
Yeah, but he's got a lot.
Then he's got a lot, and then I'm not so sure he doesn't turn that into a litter team and that into a fire team.
So that would be 7.
Leave him down. Well, he gets 1 command.
So it'd be
leave
down
him
to
with
2.
2.
Go for it.
Which I'm okay with.
No, I'm good with it. I think that's right.
So he's a litter team now.
Yep.
And they're all exposed.
Yeah. Sorry, just gonna stack this all up here. Oops. Wait, I thought did you spend 2 to move him all the way to a fire team, or only 1 to send him to a litter team?
Oh, I'm sorry. Fire team was what we said.
Yeah. Okay. So they're all undercover, but I like that. Now we draw for general initiative. Our number 1 priority is this. Our number 2 priority is
last
spotting.
Crazy question.
Yeah.
With the 1st sergeant has 1 command.
Uh-huh.
Does he tell that guy to go up here?
Where
He's got the assault team, where we could ultimately put those guys back together, or we've got them sitting up here now to move into these things too. We're going to try to get this guy already doing it, but I'm just wondering if.
I think it's right. I like it. I like it. So the 1st sergeant is down to 1 saved command.
Yep.
So we really, really, really would like 3 from general initiative if you or 4 actually, but
if I'm able.
3. I'll take it. So
you shouldn't have said that first.
So this guy moving forward is the priority, right?
That guy moving forward is the priority, yes.
But I also think this guy should seek cover.
Yep. So 3 cards. Is he a fire team or an assault team?
He is a fire team, so he's green.
He's green, so 2 cards. Right?
Is that right? Seek cover. Is seek cover plus or minus? Probably.
Most things are.
Plus or minus.
Yep.
So he's drawn 2. He doesn't find it.
So one more.
I'm thinking spot. Don't you? Because this guy isn't spotted.
He's not spotted. The only other option would be cover. But he's firing here right now. He may not.
Correct.
So
wait, hang on.
That guy is.
So he's line, and he's putting out an automatic volume of fire.
So 3. Undercover.
So it's 2.
Yep. Spotted him twice.
Excuse me.
He is really spotted.
So that's good. I think that's good.
Well, we're gonna start firing.
Yep.
Yep.
So we have small arms fire on this card.
Yep.
It might cause him to shift fire because he's
probably will.
Yeah, because he's taking, and he's not taking fire from here, so he's bound to notice that. Is what I'm thinking.
One would think.
All right,
that was a big deal to get him spotted.
Yes, that it was, because it gives us another volume of fire marker. So when this goes away, we still remain heavily engaged, I think.
All right. So now it's the enemy HQ.
Yes. No. Yes. Sorry, I was thinking about vehicles, but that does come later, actually.
Nothing.
I didn't want. That's good. Now we check for
enemy movement, enemy activity.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yes. All right. A 1. So that littered tier. He's paralyzed, right?
He's paralyzed. So let's see. Pinned. He is pinned too on the same card as an opposing unit and undercover. So he is drawing 1 through 5.
The whole deck again? 3.
I think that is he's going to attempt to rally. He is going to attempt to rally.
With no leader.
Yep.
Oh. All right, so he draws 2 cards?
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep. He does.
And he rallied. That's not good.
Well, I mean, keep in mind, he's paralyzed.
Oh, he just went to littered. That just takes him to litter.
No, it just takes pinned off. First thing is taking pinned
off,
isn't it?
That's your pinned marker. He's attempting to rally.
So rally also removes pin. So I confess I don't actually know.
Well, the question is, what was the action? There's an action to attempt to remove pinned. Well, I guess that's a question. They're all rally actions.
Yeah, they're all rally actions.
I don't know what he's going to do. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water.
Okay.
Did you find it?
No, I did. It says if unit is pinned, attempt to remove pin. Otherwise, attempt to convert to next highest LAT. You talking to me?
Yes.
Sorry, I wasn't there. What'd you say?
What a thoroughly enjoyable gaming system.
Right? I mean...
Crazy.
So the funny...
I'm kind of depressed that I didn't know about it earlier, because I've wasted many years of not playing.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is my belief, however, is that there's a better version of this, which is 1 degree simplified. Like, it's this weird combination of abstraction and detail. And I think if you took a hard look and took some of the detail out, I think it could be even more streamlined. But I'm with you. I love it.
Maybe you should come up with Dave's rules.
Yeah, I mean, first, why don't we try to get the rules right once?
Yeah, that's a good idea. We're getting closer.
We're getting better. Okay, so here's real quickly. Let's do the movement for these 2 cards. Then I'm gonna get up again because my cough medicine is wearing off and I gotta take some more.
Yep. So 2.
So that's gonna be this guy. So that is gonna be this, like, he's potentially gonna shift fire. So he is under fire from a different direction to its own PDF. So it's on the hasty column. It's a 1 through 5.
All right.
A 5 would not suck.
But a 1.
He doesn't do anything.
He does nothing. Well, that was dumb of him.
So 1 second.
Yep.
I'm going to go mark his... Actually...
Ammo. Nice waste of ammo. Too bad he didn't just concentrate fire.
Actually, I would have liked him to fall back. Then he would have just left the board.
Yeah, that would have been better.
I got to start remembering this. When I switch to the browser window, it takes your image away. So I gotta hit Discord again, and then it seems to come back. So there may be whole sections of this where you're just a gray box. All right, so he's done. Now it's this guy, which is pinned and on the same card and not undercover. Pinned on the same card and not undercover. So we really want to avoid a 4 or a 5 on this one, I think.
Same card. All right, well, how about a 4?
So he's going to fall back.
Darn him.
Well, it's not terrible, actually,
you know
because
what?
we're going to keep firing.
Actually, he's exposed, and he's exposed.
Yeah.
And yes, we are going to be firing at him from
multiple places.
Here and here and here. No, here and here.
Yeah, so let's get this down.
I think he might be in trouble.
Yeah, I have a feeling that that may not have been the best thing to do. So that goes there. So this VOF goes off. This pin comes off. Our best thing is going to be small arms fire, right?
Small arms fire, yep.
That's small arms fire there too. Can you grab me a crossfire marker?
Yep.
All right, let's just eliminate this guy because I really don't want him around.
I agree.
And I think that's it because he doesn't lay down a VOF of his own. He just
eliminate these target markers now.
Yeah, I think you can. So with that, let's just double check. So, oh wait, let's actually follow the sequence of play because I think it's going to matter. Yeah, so it's going to matter here. So now we do mutual capture and retreat. So now the thing is we're going to capture this paralyzed team, which is actually going to drop it from heavily engaged. That's why the order matters.
Right. And if I'm not mistaken, we have to send a unit off the board with him.
Oh,
don't we?
Actually, good question. Hang on, let's double check that.
I am almost
I can't remember
positive.
when you have to guard them and when you don't. If a side does not take prison, okay. Otherwise, a single step of any unit with a point of view can guard any number of capture steps taken. Guard steps immediately. Okay. Okay, so basically, all we got to do is we got to reduce.
Well, we've got a guard right there.
Oh yeah, we could just. Well, we've also got a guard here.
Well, we got the fire team. Yeah. Oops.
So we'll just delete the fire team.
Oh yeah, well.
Actually,
don't delete them because we want to remember we had them.
So you think you put
for
them
reconstitution? Here? Yeah, I think you just put them there with them. Yep. And what's interesting is they talk about a single step and guard any number on a given card. So it's almost as if they're, but how do you remember it's from that card?
Well, I'm guessing you kind of do it like this, which is it's like if there were, put it this way, there were three paralyzed teams there, would be one step. But if it happened next turn, we'd have to do it again, is what I'm guessing.
Okay. Got it. All right.
So, interesting question though is, does this VOF go away? I mean, I'm kind of thinking yes.
I think on the same card is my guess.
Well, the thing is that we captured them. How could we not know that they're not firing at us anymore?
I gotta think you're right.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I mean,
but that
do you want to look for it?
No. Well, actually, I gotta go make my cough medicine. Why don't you can look for it? But that does take us down to engage because we are no longer on a card with anybody.
Right. Yep. All right. So I believe.
So now we just got to resolve this potential contact.
Is that next a vehicle move?
Oh, vehicle
right?
move, right? Yeah. So he's just gonna move to there, right?
Correct.
Kind
Correct.
Moves along there.
So he has moved. Now it's the enemy contact.
Yeah. So we got one potential B. We're engaged, so we're drawing 3 cards up in the farm.
All right. Nice.
That's good. That's gonna let us set up like hopefully we find cover. We can set up a good sort of like area there.
It'd be awesome to find cover in the building.
Yeah, this would be like if we can find cover in the building, this would be a great place to get like the machine gun moved up to.
Yep.
Before we start exploring like this and stuff, but.
Agreed.
So now we just resolve combat, right?
Combat.
We've only got these two to resolve.
Yep.
So he has -3, but +1 because we are firing over white.
Oh, we are. Okay.
Oh, we are not. Right. No.
Nope. Yep. Crossfire. Yep.
So minus. So it's got a -1.
So -1.
Oh God! If he comes out of this,
he's pinned.
All right. We needed that because if he had come out of this, he still has a fire mission. This jerk.
Yep.
He's gonna be hard to hit next turn. This might be a good time to like grenade him or figure out where the heck like the machine gun went. I can't remember where that machine gun went.
Yep.
All right, and then the last one is this, which is +2.
+2.
Pinned. So let's clone that. And now that VOF
that is all pinned. And he is likely to do something. Oh, that's not the all pinned.
Oh, sorry. Doing it too quick.
Which now he's pinned. He will look to do something different than shift fire, most likely.
Yeah. Maybe seek cover. I don't know. We'll have to see what he does next turn. Oh!
Oh, we forgot this potential contact.
We did.
Damn it. All right. Well, that's a C. So that was 2.
That was 2. Yeah.
And probably if we had just done it right, in the right order, we wouldn't have had that.
No, we would have, right? Because one of the first card would have picked. What would it have been? The first card would have picked.
Oh no! I mean, we did all the fire.
Oh.
We did the fire cards.
Yeah.
And those fire cards were not it. But
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Tactical.
I don't know exactly. I don't know how exactly. I mean.
How did we miss that?
I don't know.
All right.
What do we do here?
Nope.
I think here's what I think here's what I think we got to do because, well, let's see. Yeah. So let's figure out what he is.
Let's see where he is. He is a 2.
That's going to be artillery, or in mortars.
Yep.
So
meaning
mortars.
This did not happen.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure what we ought to do is take this pinned off.
And we can flip this to small arms.
Or automatic, right?
Yeah, it'll flip over, right?
Yep. So I think that's correct. Okay. And
so
now we have to look and see where he is.
So hang on, we get the second mortar spotter.
With the mortar again?
Yeah, it was the mortar again. And then grab this incoming. But the incoming, I'm just going to go ahead and place it as this. That PDF comes off. So yeah, did you got placement for him?
Front max, so he's right there.
No, he's here.
There.
He's there.
Not the best place for him to be.
And he's unspotted.
Yep.
So now what we probably need to do is resolve.
Interesting. How is this guy not exposed?
He was exposed. We cleaned.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
So unfortunately, he's a -3, -5, +2. So a -3.
plus 1 because incoming.
Oh, +1. You're right. So -4. Is that right?
Yeah. -5. Yep. -4. Not surprising.
That is a hit, but anything would have been a hit with that card. Paralyzed and a fire team. But
we had just spent all this time getting our house in order. Oh, we don't want that whole bag. Paralyzed and a fire team. Yeah,
and I guess I might as well move back the targets.
All right, so that then is technically we don't need to clean again because we just did. I just got rid of the only. Thank you so much for joining us and sticking all the way to the end of the video. If you're enjoying this series, this video, this channel, it would be great if you could do the various things that help videos get discovered on YouTube. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Share it, comment, like the video. And we will be back with the next turn in this mission in the next video.